old mic. I'm told that this is the new microphone today. I'm ever so pleased to use that. Well, you'll be surprised that the Nehru Center will eventually be having a new sound system. Um, it's been my wish. I've been talking to the director for some time. But as a small venue, different people in the audience hear different sounds. And our engineers have been here a few times and they have decided to introduce a system where everybody will be happy. So patiently I wait for the new system to come in. But in the meanwhile, I just like to say a few words about what has happened before I introduce our artists for this evening. Most of you, or some of you, know what we do, Summer Arts with Nehru Center. See, Nehru Center is the apex body of the ICCR. I mean, ICCR is the apex body of Nehru Center, because under ICCR there are many art centers like the Nehru Centers in different parts of the world. And Nehru Center is one of the very few important centers where live music is presented as a part of its cultural exchange. The visual arts gallery and for other purpose, the downstairs space is available. But this building is old, very old, and it has been given to the government of India under a long lease. And the creation of this Nehru Center is partly due to a special thanks to the late Lata Mangeshkar. You see, 1974, she performed 3 sellout concerts, March 1974. I was young then, and I happened to attend all 3 concerts because I was part of a cultural scene here already. The net proceeds of that concerts was put in creation of the Nehru Center. And in the room adjacent to the corridor, there's a plaque which says that the net contribution of £22,000 was collected. Just think back what £22,000 in 1974 meant. So as a result of Lata Mangeshkar's work, we are here today. And there are many people were involved. Next building, before it was erected, there used to be a car park. But before the car park, there was a building. And that building in 1970 was a restaurant which served 150 people. The restaurant closed down and it became a special gallery that sat 150 people. And that place was given to the Center of Indian Arts, where I was involved as a young, a runner. And you know what a runner does, make chai, look after the artists and so forth. Just imagine 1970 onwards, So great concerts took place there too in that smaller space. Pandit Ravi Shankar performed a morning concert, and some of India's who performed in that gallery downstairs. So after that, the gallery lasted number of years until the festival ceased to take place, the Sanskritic Festival of Arts of India, on which I served as a young committee member. And my work started in 1977. What you see today is a result of a legacy that we are now over 2,000 events old. 3,500 to 4,000 artists have gone through our organization. Um, Over 500 venues we have used and recorded nearly 3,000 hours of music and over 1,500 hours of film footage. And that's all over a period of 47 years. But prior to that, with the Sanskritic Festival, we have some legacy work to do. So that marks 50 years of Sama's legacy work, which is being worked at this juncture. And there's a book coming out next October, so I'll tell you more about it. So that's a brief history about what has happened, and we produce about 30 events at the Nehru Center, with Nehru Center. The idea is to give platform to artists who need help. You know, the audiences are very important, but you know, I had a very bad experience this summer, that audiences don't go to concerts much. And concert halls are 40 to 60% down. So I encourage all of you to come and support the artists, otherwise organization like ours and many others would not survive. The musicians will not survive. And cash flow is a paramount importance. Without cash flow, no organization can work. And we rely on support. Occasionally we get Arts Council support, but private sponsorship is not happening. So we have to support the arts. As you know, arts are struggling. I mean, London lost a lot of money through the Arts Council. It's gone to the provinces. So London has to wake up, and I would urge all of you to come and support other concerts outside the Nehru Center. Anyhow, today I have a very special artist. Jyotsna Srikant and I met at a music conference in south of France in January, many years ago. And when I met her, I said, I'm not ready to present concerts, because at that time I was on my sabbatical. But today, you're going to hear something remarkable. It's a concept of hers, but she's one of the finest violinists of India. She's performed extensively all over the world, and she's the most dynamic of all musicians that I've worked with. This platform is not really meant for her, but it is a gesture of goodwill of an artist and an organization. She belongs to a much larger concert halls, but today she's performing specially at my request. So her program is called Shakthi, which is Carnatic classical and contemporary. And joining her are two outstanding musicians, Shadrat Solomon on keys and piano, and Karthik Mani on drums. So friends, let's welcome them.
Good evening, everyone. Can I have a little bit of light on the audience? Just to, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Nice to see so many of you. Thanks for coming. Yes. Thanks, Jay, for having us, and it's always a pleasure to play for you and Sama Arts. And always I say Jai Vishwadeva is the Bhishma of Indian classical music in UK. He's a veteran, and he has organized everything, the best of the festivals, best of the concerts, and we are only following a 5% of his footsteps probably. Thanks for having us. And Shakthi, actually I have two sets for Shakthi, and unfortunately we did not have the in-ear monitors today here to do the other set, but yes, I'm going to do full justice for the name Shakthi. Shakthi is a project, tunes composed during lockdown. And as artists, we suffered a lot, and a, everything came to a standstill. The world came to a standstill because of COVID-19. So these are a sequence of songs which depict um, the entire pandemic. So pre-pandemic, the life was very, very fast. So this track Sprint depicts the fast life we were leading pre-pandemic. But before going into Sprint, I would like to play Vande Mataram. I'm sure there are people here from all parts of India, right? How many from North India? Okay, South? Okay, the equal numbers. Yes, yes. So I'm going to do justice for everyone then. So a quick picture of the pandemic in songs, and then I am okay to play any Carnatic classical numbers or any film numbers. Your choice. I'm okay to do. Yeah. So start with Vande Mataram leading to Shakthi. Sprint.
check, 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 check. Baka. Check, check.
So sprint is based on the raga Sindhu Bhairavi. Sindhu Bhairavi is a raga both common to the North Indian Hindustani system and also the South Indian Carnatic system of music. I come from the South Indian Carnatic tradition, which has a mix of both compositions and improvisations. It's 50% compositions and 50% improvisations, whereas in the North Indian Hindustani music, it's 80% of improvisation. Thank you. How is the balance outside? Volume and balance?
It's good.
Ah, okay. Yeah, thank you. So that was print depicting the fast life we were leading before the pandemic, and then came in Mr. COVID, which I was thinking it will never come to my country, my place, my area, but it came everywhere. So the condition became very serious, very grim. And this raga, Pantuvarali, depicts the seriousness. Actually, it's a wonderful composition of Saint Tyagaraja, um, who was one of the trinities of Carnatic music. Like you have the Western music trinity composers, we have trinity composers in South India, 16th and 17th century, Saint Tyagaraja, Shama Shastri, and Muthuswami Dikshitar, who have composed hundreds of compositions in beautiful ragas. And these compositions are the basis for the grammar of these ragas also. So, Raga Pantavarali, the song is Vadanadyuti. I'm so happy. You're such a mature audience, I can say. Because, normally when you play slow paced compositions, especially in contemporary music concerts, classical is fine. Okay, that's a different audience. But when you play slow songs, people are not happy. I get very less applause. When I play fast song, it will be lots of applause. So I can see that maturity in the audience. Thank you so much. It's such a beautiful composition of Saint Tyagaraja. Like this, there are so many different ragas. Carnatic music has this 72 scale system. Like you have the Western major and minor. Like that, we have full scales 72. I'll just demonstrate a few of them for people who don't know about Carnatic music. So all of these are seven notes up, seven notes down in an order. Say now I take the major scale, which is Shankarabharana, and I knock off the fourth note and the seventh note. That becomes Mohana or Boop in the North Indian system, which is a pentatonic scale. So Mohana is a child of Shankarabharana. So like this, we have so many child scales and thousands of ragas. It's just not random permutation and combination of notes. It's like there are meaningful compositions in these ragas by the Trinity and also many contemporary composers. Just a bird's eye view of Carnatic music. And regarding rhythm, I think Karthik Mani is going to explain a bit later. Yeah. So yeah, now we go back to our COVID story, right? Where were we? Yeah, so the situation became very serious. Yes, but then we started reminiscing the good old days. We were performing, traveling, session recordings, everything, and everything came to a still. Our earnings also came down. Everything came down. So this this track is called as Haunting Thoughts, where we have nice memories of what our good lives pre-pandemic. Thank you. So that was haunting thoughts, and the first phase over, second phase over. I come from medical background, and I'm a pathologist. And during the pandemic, I was in India, and I'm very happy to say that I worked 24/7 at that time, and served lots of poor people and rural areas, and it was very satisfying at that time. And then, yeah, coming back to our concert, so then, yeah, we had to reconcile whatever had happened and then get back to our routine, our lives. And this song denotes peace. Actually, this is a composition of a 19th century composer, Sadashiva Brahmendra, who has composed this song on world peace, Sama. And yeah, off to the song.